Their problem has been on land. When they're playing on a stage, that's when they haven't lived up to their potential. But so far, so good. It has been a pretty easy roll. Now, Florida Mayhem, as we noticed, playing a more poke style of composition. They want to poke from long range with the Pharah and the Widowmaker and follow the Orb of Discord from the Zenyatta. So it's all about target selection. And TviQ showing why he is the star player of this team on the Pharah.
You want to use the Widowmaker one so they know where everybody is on the side of San Francisco Shock. But they're going to need the kills. Swoosh going in. He does find Doc early. They're down to support. Supa picks off Nomi as well, as we can see on the kill feed. Logix taken out by Baby Bay, though. But that payload is moving. Are they going to do it? San Francisco got some kills. Can they get on the payload? It looks like they can. And while we enter overtime, there are no Florida Mayhem players around. And that will be a point B hold.
And everybody's following the pressure from Baby Bay's Widowmaker right now. He's currently responsible for 27% of his team's total damage. So they're trying to pick off targets that he has pre-fired, or he'll just get a headshot like that.
Yeah, I mean, Baby Bay has really been protected well by his team. He's getting that damage boost once in a while, too, from his Mercy, and he is putting it to good use. Goodbye, TviQ. Hard to contest a Widow from that range. I mean, if anyone could do it, TviQ's probably your guy, but even for him, that's pretty tough. And I think this is going to be a pretty quick point A for San Francisco.
Yeah, Florida trying to back off as much as they can. Logix peeks around the corner, gets leapt upon by Nomi's Winston.
Now they're going to try to go for a last-ditch effort. TviQ's coming back in. He's got the self-destruct if he wants to use it.
Seagull needs to be more careful of his sight lines. He's dying a lot to Baby Bay right now, and so the team needs to adjust and play a little bit further back so he doesn't have to get in the crosshairs of this Baby Bay, which is huge.
That is not bad at all. Rez comes in on Swoosh. They're going to need Winston up. They want to defend this at all. Dante has that pulse bomb ready to go. Probably not wanting to use it on the remeching Diva.
That was actually a pretty clutch play right there, and that means they're not going to have that ultimate available for the next fight. So an excellent trade
from downtown.
Minutes was absolutely necessary, considering the kills that had already gone in the favor of the Mayhem, and considering Zebasai again used the Valkyrie and died. They're going to be without support ult. So this is where San Francisco might have them at their most vulnerable. But Manitou again. The delayed Diva Bomb, and that will stagger the San Francisco Shock pretty badly as they come out to the payload.
Manages to get Nevix on his way, or Nomi rather, on his way out too. So despite the less of a push than we were maybe expecting from Florida Mayhem, they have really pulled it together here on defense.
Yeah, now we're going to have to check out whether or not we're going to see a big Deadeye here. And again, just floating it over the top. Winston Shield not going to be a mind game between the Lucio player and the Sombra player as to when you're going to be dropping these ultimates, and it can have huge effects. TviQ, though, going to be going with the typical Reaper we see on attack here. And that's why a lot of narrow corridors to catch people in, and Reaper is less effective than other heroes by being hacked.
Man, and with Reaper, as you can see, you can just kind of waltz in there and start taking people out, and man, they do that, winning the team fight handily. They've already got 2 ticks. They might be able to just get it right here. They do. Wow, 4 minutes and 50 getting the DMAC now. Pretty crucial on Manitou, and as long as they can take out the Primal Raging Winston, they should be able to get a lot of progress on point B here.
Baby Bay gets 2, and that is definitely going to be helpful, but Swoosh still being annoying on the point right now.
Yeah.
Zebasai used the EMP on the respawn, so they're just going to try and stall this out as long as they can.
TviQ's Junkrat is out right now, too, and Manitou is doing a good job of protecting him here, so he can just throw those grenades onto the point. Look out.
Yeah, Valkyrie getting Swoosh back up is really clutch right now. They have the healing, not going to be able to deal with this Mercy very efficiently. TviQ going to be topped off as he comes back in. Baby Bay falling to 17 HP, but he still gets the kill.
Wins the duel with TviQ. There's a res, but it does leave Mercy vulnerable, and Supa does fall. A lot to dedicate to bring that Junkrat back up again. They need to get value out of this. Manitou very low. He's going to get DMAC'd again. And Sleepy using that Valkyrie to keep people alive. They had another sound barrier, and here comes Baby Bay's Dragon Blade. That is a resounding team fight win in San Francisco Shock. They gotta get something done with this attack. They need some of that time for point B. TviQ taking down Baby Bay is a good way to start things. That self-destruct, probably not gonna get a whole lot. Transcendence was used by Zebasai. This is the push they're gonna commit to. This is the one they're gonna say they wanna take point A with. Nevix getting low, no support there to help him out. And Manitou, crucially, staying healthy for the moment. Oh, he gets DMEC too. He's actually going to use the self-destruct. Like I said, they got to take point A pretty much now or never. They've dedicated the support ultimates, and they can't quite pull it off, it looks like.
They're going to have to retreat there, so no more self-destruct. Looks like they are going to have the Mercy ultimate, the Valkyrie up, but some damage from the self-destruct. But Zebasai, at least they have some healing if they dive on the point all as a unit. That's what they're going to do. Here comes the trance.
True enough, Logix tosses out the pulse bomb. Ooh, nothing quite with that yet. Oh, the Manitin gets a couple with the self-destruct. That's a great start. Can the Dragon Blade do work? TviQ getting one, gets a couple. Trying to slash his way to a win. Lucia's primal rage on that Winston. TviQ popping the Diva out of the suit.
Yeah, but nobody's actually stopping the Mercy from healing him, so he's walking up. He does get the kill during the tac visor, so a win here for San Francisco, but IDDQD will fall, and that looks like it's about to be the end of San Francisco's shock here in City Center.
Frankly, are in a great spot to hold this one for a while.
Zebasai may have used the Valkyrie just a little bit too early.
Look at that stagger from Logix.
Yeah, but Logix is coming up big on that McCree.
Yeah, that's going to really...
We'll get the res onto Zupe, though. And now it's the Shock's turn to try and counteract with a Valkyrie of their own. TviQ will try and get an early pickoff here with the Riptire if he can manage it.
All right, let's check out Logix one more time here. And these picks are big. The reason why these are big is that even though the fight was already over, this really kind of spreads out Zebasai right away.
Now, earlier Valkyrie for Zebasai this time around does do him a few favors, and TviQ going to find both supports with a mine. In a confined space, Manitin has a party ultimate at the end.
That's right. So, a very fast point A take for Florida Mayhem. A great start for them here on Eichenwald. Plenty of time.
Going to move their way up into the castle right now and try and play aggressively as the members are coming off of spawn, and that's going to be a DMEC immediately. Nevic's not going to fall, does actually get healed up, and the Valkyrie comes out on the side of Dak.
Here comes the Riptire. Oh, finds two, actually.
That's a huge set of kills. Dak was in the Valkyrie at the time, so finishing off the Diva is going to be a pretty good stagger on the side of the Florida Mayhem. Unfortunately, the cart has not really moved because it was getting stalled out on the other side. Let's take a look right now. There's one mine, there's two mines, and he'll find himself a double. Backside of the drawbridge.
Manitin pops out, take a breather as he gets out. I mean, that 50% damage reduction on Roadhog. That helps quite a bit when you're getting chased by a couple DPS. Ooh, Nevix comes in, and TviQ is like mine once again, denying that ultimate, and just moving forward, taking out Sleepy as well, and
pushing the enemy team off.
Yeah, you're always going to get some good distance with that. They've nearly got it there, just 3.5 meters to go. Graviton Surge comes in, and this is San Francisco's option, or opportunity rather, to push him back, but no, TviQ says, you know what, I haven't gotten enough kills on Junkrat yet in this series. I'm going to get a couple more with my ultimate. Another zoning ult comes in for Logix here. Oh, gets Nevix and Baby Babe. Man, wow, that was a dominant start for San Francisco. Oh, that boop nearly did the job. Oh, Zebasai had to be careful on that Zenyatta, but overall, the rest of his team coming back, getting the kills they need. Baby Babe still unopposed, though, and he is actually going to make his presence felt in a big way.
And the problem is, even though the Mayhem got the initial kills, obviously the respawn's going to be coming in quicker for San Francisco Shock, but they require a choke to play around to be effective, right? If they are out in the open, they are really sitting ducks for the Pharah and the Tracer. You can still get those headshots through the Transcendence. It doesn't stop the burst damage.
Transcendence heals you quickly, but it doesn't make you invincible. And oh man, Nevix able to kill 3 and DMEC Manitin with that self-destruct. And that is going to put the GG. Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself, man. That's a GG for point B at least.
And 4 minutes, a long time for the Shock to make it all the way through the end of this map. We're going to take a little look at Nevix here again. He's popping it all the way over the top, and
well, that was just a fantastic. There's the Graviton Surge. They gotta make this work. Dragon Blade coming out, and there's a response. The Graviton Surge now from Florida Mayhem. Baby Babe falls to the Pulse Bomb, and it looks like it's all Florida Mayhem. They tried to sneak the payload, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work. OT ticking away, and it looks like Florida Mayhem will come away with at least one map in this best of 4.
And it was convincing.